Keeping workers safe and healthy is our main goal at SIA, but we know that accidents happen all the time. Some cause significant injuries. This creates a loss to one of our most valuable resources, human. Your school district counts on you. Whether you are a classified, certificated, or administrative employee, you keep our school districts operational and help to provide a healthy environment to facilitate the education of our students. Thank you for the contributions and sacrifices you make to our educational system. Over the past 7 fiscal years, approximately $31 million has been spent on work comp claims within the 71 school districts that we serve. Slips, trips, and falls are the most expensive injuries, while the most frequently occurring injuries are strains and sprains related to lifting and carrying. I know this is pretty startling, but injuries by and large are 99% preventable. With a little forethought and a few proactive strategies, we can keep everyone safe and spend money in the classroom instead of treating an injury. It's important to know and understand risk in your work environment and ways to reduce chances of injury. We can do this by following the FIT model for injury prevention. FIT model, injury prevention. The F stands for fit, both mentally and physically. Simply put, the more physically fit you are, the lower your risk for physical injury. And the more mindful you are of your surroundings, and the more focused you are on your work, the less likely you will become distracted and find yourself in harm's way. Regular exercise and self-care are the cornerstones to being fit. This includes eating well, exercising, and taking time off to recharge. This can be challenging to do, especially if you're the type of person who always takes care of everyone else first. The truth is, if you don't take care of yourself, you won't be able to effectively care for anyone else. If this is your case, I encourage you to ask yourself a few questions. What's most important to you? What creates your quality of life? What are the physical activities that you enjoy most? Who is most important to you? What do you enjoy doing with them? We hope these questions motivate you to become more active and more aware of why it's important to your physical and mental well-being. The I in the FIT model stands for intelligence. I don't mean your mental IQ number. I'm talking about your ability to pay attention while safely navigating the physical and mental stress of work and home life. In order to prevent injuries from ever happening, it's critical to be proactively aware of your surroundings and any hazards or risks that may be in your path. This awareness extends from the minute you wake up in the morning till the moment you fall asleep at night. You need to be present and focused at home, on the road, and at work. Your safety is the key to maintaining your quality of life so you can do all the things you love to do. Be present and grounded and avoid distractions such as cell phones. Intelligence includes understanding and accepting your own physical and mental limits. Know when you need to ask for help or to take a break. If lifting involves something you find awkward, heavy, or out of reach, utilize equipment or assistance from a coworker to make the job easier. Minor aches and pains may develop over a long period of time. Being intelligent involves breaking the injury cycle that causes inflammation and pain. Although a single lift can cause an injury, strains from repetitive tasks can occur over a long period of time. If you notice pain in a joint or muscle, this is a sign of inflammation. Most minor sprains and strains can be treated with the RICE protocol: rest, ice, compression, elevate. If you're injured at work, notify your supervisor immediately. Finally, the T in the FIT model stands for trained. General fitness practices are important for everyone, but every job requires a different set of tasks that necessitate specific training to match those tasks. For example, people who lift and carry should strengthen and stretch work-specific muscle groups such as their legs, back, core, and shoulders to help protect those groups from injury. Using the right tool or equipment is crucial to preventing injuries. This includes training on the proper usage of ladders, step stools, lifts for special needs students, as well as PPE. Most of the time in physically demanding jobs, you are using your body to lift and carry. It's important to regularly train on safe lifting technique
as it relates to your job task and procedures at your district.
In this demonstration, you will learn proper lifting and carrying technique. Eric, please pick this crate up, carry it over to this line with your safest technique.
Get close, get wide. Most people will stand away from the crate, which forces the arms away from the body, placing unnecessary strain on the low back. While keeping your arms close to your body, get as close as you can by spacing your feet wide enough to get your feet on either side of the crate. Head up, chest up. Use peripheral vision. The more upright you keep your spine, including your neck, the more you use the muscles in your legs instead of your back. Tighten your core muscles. Contracting your abdominal muscles tightly provides more internal support of your spine than a back belt. Use your legs to lift while keeping your arms straight and close to your body. Avoid reaching or twisting while lifting or carrying. Be physically fit and take care of your health through a healthy diet and regular exercise. Someone who is in good physical health will have a much lower chance of being injured through physical activity. If they do become injured, the recovery time is shorter and they have a much better chance of making a full recovery. Those injured employees in poor health and fitness levels take longer to heal and are less likely to make a full recovery.
As you've learned in this video, injuries cost millions. Most school districts are self-insured. The cost to pay for work-related claims not only impacts the individual who has been injured, but it impacts the classroom budget as well. Protect yourself and your school district's financial resources by preventing injuries. Pay attention, avoid hazards, use proper body mechanics to lift and carry, and continually work to maintain and improve your overall physical and mental health. The best way to maintain your quality of life in the future is to take steps to prevent injuries in the present. It takes all of us working together to make a difference. Thanks for doing your part.